Hey guys, this is Tammy from Madison, Oliver, and today I'm going to catch you up on some reality TV news. I am a reality TV junkie, and I have here about 4 different stories that I want to get into with you. I'm still in my pajamas, but I wanted to get this out to you right now. In breaking news, 1,000-pound sister Tammy Slaton, her estranged husband, has died. Caleb Willingham, he was 40 years old. No further details have been released on his death, but as you know, she met him in a rehab facility. They got married after a short period of time. She was released from the facility and went to a different state, and he was still at the facility. And I don't know all the details, but they did become estranged. But unfortunately, he has passed away at the age of 40 years old. The next story that we're going to get into is Scrappy and Bambi from Love and Hip Hop. I actually was pretty sad about their divorce. I thought that they made a good couple, at least on the outside anyway. Scrappy actually seems like a nice guy who is just maybe trapped in a persona that he doesn't know how to balance with being a husband and being Scrappy the rapper. And Bambi seemed like a caring wife and mother. She seemed a little controlling and a little jealous, but I think overall she was a good wife and a good mother. And she did want him to do his best and go out there and work, but I think she wanted him to go work and then immediately come home, and that's not the type of life that he was trying to live. He's trying to go work, be gone for weeks at a time, go to the after parties and do all the things that he did when he was a single rapper, and he just couldn't do that. Like I said, I think he had a hard time balancing his persona as a rapper and his life as a father and a husband. Another story I want to discuss is Monique Samuels and Chris, who are also going through a divorce. Not shocked by this. I think Monique wanted something from Chris that he could not give her. He seemed like a great father. He seemed like he tried his best and really tried to step it up, but I just don't think that he could give her what she wanted. I think she was kind of on a higher level of maybe a spiritual level, and she was just doing things that he just did not want to do, and a level that he really didn't want to get to, that he was really just satisfied with who he was, which is nothing wrong with that. But he seemed like he was a good provider. He seemed like he participated with the kids. He seemed like he helped her out as much as he could. He seemed like he was supportive of her career and all the things that she wanted to do. But I just don't think he could give her what she wanted. But good luck to them, and I both hope that they both find what they're looking for. And I'm sure her mother-in-law is pretty happy now that they have went their separate ways. If you remember the episode where she said something at the table and she said, well, I got that heifer told. So I'm pretty sure she's pleased now that they went their separate ways. But I hope the best for both of them, because they both seem like nice people. And the last story I want to discuss is Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. Not sure if you guys watched this reality TV show. I really liked it up until the final episode. Was very disappointed with the final episode. Not sure if they're having a reunion, but I thought the final episode that they would go a little bit more in depth into what would happen to the characters after the show. You know how they normally put the little words on the screen and let you know what they do after the show, and they didn't do that with this one. It was just like a regular show, and it just went off, and there was no type of conclusion or anything to the characters, which I would like to have seen. But the main characters on this show that I want to discuss is first Jasmine and Silas. Jasmine and Silas are a newly married couple. I think he might be Nigerian and military. And he is a little rigid in the roles that he thinks a wife and husband should have. And I'm sure Jasmine at the time agreed with these roles, but wasn't sure exactly what those roles entail. And I think she's finding out now that he is very much a chop, 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 and she's not. She's a go with the flow type of person, and they're starting to not mesh with each other. But hopefully they will get some counseling and be able to work on that, because I hate to see such a young couple not make it. But if they need to get out of the situation, then they need to get out of the situation. The next couple I wanted to discuss, whether or not a couple of characters on the show, are Amir and Jordan. Amir really liked Jordan, but she did not like him. And Jordan is this beautiful girl, naturally beautiful. I think she was a Playboy bunny. I think most of them were Playboy bunnies, not like in the magazine, but at like the restaurants. And she's used to having guys just drooling over her all the time, and it was no different in the house. Every guy wanted to get with her, and she's a very pretty girl. She seems like she's has a good personality, but she was not into Amir like he was into her, and that really hurt Amir's feelings. But I don't think Amir's gonna have any problem finding someone, because he is an attractive guy, a little on the short side, but he's attractive, he's in shape. It seems like he works out, he seems kind, he can cook, he can dance, so he won't have any problems finding anybody. Let's think about some of the other characters. Preston, he was a very likable character on the show, very funny. Who else on the show? Nick was not quite sure. Nick knows exactly who he is, but on the last episode he brought his girlfriend, so that was cute to see. And then Bria was a little messy. She always wanted to tell information to people that she really wasn't in the proper place to tell. And then she brought her boyfriend, and she got an argument with him. Seemed like she argued with pretty much everyone in the house, so she seemed to be probably the messiest character on the show. Let's see who else. There was Alex. Alex was an attractive guy, but he seemed a bit maybe judgmental at times. But he was an okay character. Nothing really stood out about him besides the fact that he was, I guess, attractive. Then there was Surmer, Shanice, Jason. He came in at the last minute as he was a flight attendant again. He's someone who I'm not sure knows exactly who they are or where they stand on certain things. But he was a likable character. All in all the characters were likable. Like I said, Bria probably was the messiest character of all on the show. But I really did enjoy the show, Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, and I like how they put the historical aspect on it of showing you about Martha's Vineyard, Black Martha's Vineyard, and the history behind it, and the people who used to live there, and the beaches, learning about the beaches and learning about the history. And it's a place that I've always wanted to visit and hope to visit one day. But I really hope they have a reunion, and I will definitely be checking in if they do have a reunion, because I like to get some wrap up on some of the characters and to see what they're doing now. Well, guys, that's my reality wrap up. Let me know in the comments which reality shows that you watch, and I can report on those shows as well. Well, I'll keep watching and I'll keep posting. Thanks for watching.